is a divine power within you, always working, always responding to your thoughts, your beliefs, and your feelings. The secret to manifesting anything you desire is not in striving or begging, but in assuming it's already done. When you align your inner world with the outcome you seek, the universe has no choice but to bring it into form. Let us explore how to live from the place of already having, and how this assumption unlocks the doors to everything your heart longs for. You are the creator of your inner reality. This truth is powerful, liberating, and deeply healing. Every experience you have begins with a thought, a belief, or an emotional response. What you think and feel consistently shapes the life you live. You are not a victim of circumstances. You are not at the mercy of other people's choices or the external world. Everything you need to transform your life exists within you right now. It all starts with the awareness that your thoughts are not just fleeting ideas. They are seeds. And every seed planted in the fertile soil of your mind will grow, whether it's a seed of love or a seed of fear, a seed of abundance or a seed of lack. The mind does not discriminate. It simply reflects back what you give it consistently. So if you want to change what you see in your outer world, you must first change what you are feeding your inner world. You create your inner reality by the stories you tell yourself every day. Are those stories full of self-compassion, hope, and belief? Or are they filled with self-doubt, fear, and limitations? Most people don't even realize the running dialogue happening in their minds. They go through the day unconsciously repeating phrases like, "I'm not good enough," or "nothing ever works out for me," and then wonder why life feels heavy. But when you begin to pay attention, when you begin to listen to your inner dialogue, you take the first step toward transformation. Imagine just for a moment what would happen if you replaced every self-critical thought with a loving one. What if every time you doubted your path, you said, "I am guided and supported"? Or every time you feared failure, you said, "I am learning and growing"? Your entire inner world would begin to shift. And when your inner world shifts, your outer world must follow. That is the law of life. Life mirrors back to you your most consistent beliefs and expectations. When you take responsibility for your thoughts, you take your power back. You stop blaming, you stop waiting, and you stop doubting. You realize that the answers are not out there, they are within you. This isn't about toxic positivity or pretending everything is perfect. It's about becoming aware of your thoughts and choosing ones that uplift you rather than destroy you. You don't need to control every thought. That's impossible. But you can choose which thoughts you dwell on, which ones you repeat, and which ones you plant into your subconscious. Your mind is always listening. It listens when you speak about yourself, when you judge yourself, when you compare yourself to others. It listens when you say, "I can't," or "it's too hard," and it believes you. But it also listens when you say, "I am capable," "I deserve joy," or "I am healing." You have the ability to speak new truths into existence, one thought at a time. When you begin to consciously create your inner reality, you will notice a beautiful shift. You will begin to feel more peaceful, more in control, and more aligned. The things that once triggered you won't carry the same weight. The fears that once paralyzed you will start to lose their grip. You will start to see opportunities where you once saw obstacles. You will begin to attract people and experiences that match your newfound vibration. This isn't magic, it's alignment. When you align your thoughts with love, with peace, with confidence, your entire energy field changes. And because we live in an energetic universe, your frequency becomes your magnet. You attract what you are, not just what you want. That's why it's so important to become what you desire to experience. If you want love, be love. If you want success, think successfully. If you want peace, create peace within your thoughts first. Don't wait for the outer world to give you what you can generate from within. You are not here to live by default. You are here to live by design. Your inner reality is a canvas, and your thoughts are the brush. With every thought, you paint a picture of your life. And the beautiful part is that you can repaint it at any time. You are not bound by your past. You are not defined by your mistakes. You are free in this very moment to think differently, to feel differently, and to choose a new story. Start small. Begin with one loving thought today. Affirm to yourself, I am the creator of my inner world, and I choose peace. Say it again and again until it becomes your truth. Over time, that inner peace will grow roots, and it will become your foundation. From that place, everything changes. The world responds to the way you see yourself. When you believe in your worth, life reflects it. When you choose love over fear, the universe conspires to support you. You have the power. You always have. Use it wisely, gently, and consistently, and watch your entire life blossom from the inside out. Speak as if it is happening now. This is one of the most powerful principles in manifesting the life you desire. Your words are not just sounds passing through the air. They are creative tools, shaping your reality with every syllable. When you speak about your dreams and goals as if they are already real, already present, already happening, you are sending a clear message to the universe that you are ready to receive. The universe responds not to what you hope for in the future, but to what you believe in right now. When you speak in the present tense, you are affirming your faith. You are saying, I know it is already mine, even if your physical reality hasn't yet caught up. This isn't pretending. It's choosing to align your inner world with the outcome you are calling in. It's stepping into the feeling of having it right here, right now. Think of how most people talk about their dreams. They say things like, someday I'll have a better job, or I hope to find love one day, or maybe one day I'll feel confident and happy. Those words push the desire further into the future. They hold the energy of waiting, of uncertainty, of doubt. And because life mirrors our beliefs, it continues to give us more things to wait for. But when you say, I am thriving in my dream career, or love surrounds me and flows through every part of my life, or I am confident, whole, and joyful, you bring the energy of your desire into the now. And when you live as if it's happening now, your subconscious mind begins to accept it as truth. Your energy shifts, your actions align, and everything around you begins to respond in kind. Speaking as if it is already happening also rewires the way you see yourself. Instead of identifying with lack, you begin to identify with abundance. Instead of feeling like a struggler, you embody the role of a creator. Your identity transforms. You're no longer someone trying to become, you are someone who already is. There's a deep spiritual truth in this practice. It teaches you to walk by faith, not by sight. It invites you to trust that the unseen is just as real as the seen. It reminds you that energy precedes matter, that thought and word come before form. And when you speak with conviction, when you speak with feeling, when you speak with certainty, you activate the divine within you. Of course, the ego may resist. It may say, but look around. You're not there yet. Don't lie to yourself. And in those moments, it's important to remember that this isn't about denial. You're not ignoring your current circumstances. You're choosing to rise above them. You're choosing to plant new seeds with your words. Because if you keep speaking only what you see, you'll keep getting more of the same. But if you start speaking what you want to see, you give the universe something new to work with. Practice it with everything. If you desire health, say, my body is radiant and strong. Every cell vibrates with energy and vitality. If you desire abundance, say, money flows to me in miraculous ways. I am open and ready to receive. If you desire love, say, I am deeply loved and cherished. I give and receive love with ease. Speak these words not from desperation, but from joy, from knowing, from alignment. And don't just say it once. Say it daily. Make it a habit, a ritual. Speak it in the morning when you wake up. Speak it in the mirror as you look into your own eyes. Speak it throughout the day when doubt tries to creep in. Speak it at night before you go to sleep. Let your words be the guiding force that shapes your days and dreams. Over time, you'll begin to notice subtle shifts. You'll feel lighter, more empowered, more in tune with the flow of life. Synchronicities will appear. People and opportunities will show up that align with your spoken truths. You'll realize that what once felt far away is now within reach, and eventually fully present in your reality. There is no need to beg or plead for your desires. Speak as if they are already yours, because in truth, they are. Everything you want is already available in the quantum field. Your job is to align your frequency with it, and your words are a direct pathway to that alignment. So start today. Speak blessings over your life. Speak peace over your mind. Speak success into your journey. Speak healing into your body. Speak love into every corner of your existence. Your words are powerful. Your words are sacred. And when you speak as if it is happening now, you become the author of a beautiful, unfolding reality. Let go of the how. That's not your job. The universe doesn't need your help organizing every detail. Your work is not to figure out all the steps, every twist and turn, or the perfect timing. Your only role is to be clear about what you want, to believe in it with your whole heart, and to feel as if it's already done. The rest will unfold naturally in ways that may surprise you, delight you, and even amaze you. Trying to control the how only leads to frustration and doubt. It puts pressure on your dreams and limits the possibilities. When you cling too tightly to a specific outcome or process, you close yourself off from miracles. You trap your vision within the limits of your current understanding, forgetting that the universe can see what you can't. It knows paths you haven't even imagined. It has solutions and connections waiting to align perfectly, but only if you make room by releasing your grip on control. Letting go of the how is not giving up, it's trusting. It's stepping into a higher vibration of faith. It means you trust that when you plant the seed, it will grow, even if you can't see what's happening beneath the soil. It means you release the need to micromanage your blessings because you know they're already on the way. The how is the realm of divine intelligence. It's where the magic happens behind the scenes, orchestrated with perfect timing and precision. Think about all the times in your life when something beautiful unfolded and you didn't plan it. A chance meeting, an unexpected opportunity, a situation that worked out better than you hoped. Those moments happened not because you controlled every detail, but because you aligned yourself with trust, hope, and openness. That same energy can guide every area of your life, relationships, career, healing, abundance, when you let go and allow. You may feel tempted to ask, but how will this happen for me? That question is rooted in fear. It's a sign that you are relying only on your own strength, rather than opening to the infinite support available to you. Instead, ask a different question. How can I stay aligned with my vision today? That question puts you back in your power. It shifts your focus to what you can control, your mindset, your emotions, your energy. When you let go of the how, you free yourself from anxiety. You begin to relax into the flow of life. You allow space for inspiration to come, for intuitive nudges to guide you, for divine timing to unfold. You stop chasing and start attracting. You stop forcing and start allowing. This is when manifestation becomes effortless. Not because nothing is happening, but because you're no longer getting in the way. Letting go does not mean doing nothing. It means taking aligned action when it feels right, without trying to force results. It means listening to your intuition and honoring your inner guidance, not rushing out of fear. It means trusting that when the time is right, the right door will open. And if it doesn't, something better is on the way. The truth is, you don't need to know every detail. You just need to hold the vision, feel it, speak it, believe it, act from it, and then surrender the outcome. Say to yourself, I trust that what is mine will come to me. Say it often. Say it until it becomes a deep knowing in your bones. This kind of surrender brings peace. It allows you to rest, to breathe, to enjoy the present moment without constantly worrying about the future. You don't have to chase what is already yours. You don't have to beg or plead or prove anything. When your energy is aligned, what belongs to you will be drawn to you like a magnet. Letting go of the how is an act of self-love. It is a declaration that you believe you are worthy of miracles, that you are safe to receive, that you are connected to something greater than yourself, and that your dreams are not too big for the universe to handle. They are just big enough to show you how powerful your faith can be. So today, give yourself permission to relax. You've already asked, you've already aligned, now let go. Trust the journey, trust the unfolding, trust that behind every delay there is divine preparation, behind every detour there is divine direction, and in every moment you are being guided towards something better than you imagine. Your emotions are the fuel behind every desire you hold. They are the magnet that draws your dreams into reality. You can ask, visualize, and affirm all day long, but if your emotions are not aligned with what you want, you'll always feel a gap between your desire and your reality. That's because the universe doesn't respond to words alone, it responds to frequency, and your emotions are the purest form of that frequency. To align your emotions with your desire means to feel now what you expect to feel when your desire manifests. It's choosing the energy of joy, peace, and fulfillment in the present moment, rather than waiting for circumstances to give you permission to feel good. This is the essence of becoming a vibrational match. You cannot call in love while radiating fear. You cannot attract abundance while swimming in scarcity. And you cannot welcome peace while vibrating with anxiety. But here's the beautiful truth. You get to choose your emotional state. You get to decide how you feel, regardless of what your current situation looks like. You are not a victim of your circumstances. You are the creator of your experience. The way you feel is not something that happens to you. It is something you can consciously direct. Let yourself imagine that what you desire has already arrived. Close your eyes. Take a breath. See it. Feel it. Who are you in that version of your life? How do you walk, speak, and show up? What is the dominant feeling in that reality? Freedom, joy, love, confidence. Now, bring that feeling into this moment. Even if it starts small, allow it to grow. You are not faking it. You are awakening it. When you align your emotions with your desire, you create a field of energy that invites that desire into your life. You begin to see signs, receive nudges, and attract people and opportunities that match your new frequency. The outer world becomes a reflection of the inner shift you've made. This alignment is not about being happy all the time or ignoring your difficult feelings. It's about awareness. It's about knowing that your emotional state matters and learning how to gently redirect it when it begins to spiral into fear, doubt, or lack. You can pause, breathe, and ask yourself, what would I feel right now if I truly believed my desire was already mine? And then step into that feeling, even for just a few minutes. You might say, but how can I feel abundant when I'm struggling to pay bills? Or how can I feel loved when I feel so alone? These questions come from the old paradigm, one where you believe the external world must change before you can feel better. But in the new paradigm, you understand that your feelings are the cause, not the effect. When you learn to feel abundant now, the abundance follows. When you feel love within, Love arrives around you. Start small. If the gap between where you are and what you want feels too wide, find the emotional bridge. Gratitude is one of the quickest paths. Begin to notice what's already working, what's already beautiful, what's already showing you that life is supporting you. Appreciation softens resistance and opens the heart. It lifts your energy and places you in a state of receiving. You can also use affirmations to gently guide your emotions. Say things like, "It's safe for me to feel good," or "I allow joy and love to flow through me," or "I trust that everything I desire is making its way to me." Speak them not just with your mind, but with your heart. Let the words become a felt experience. Music, movement, nature, and meditation are also powerful tools for emotional alignment. They help you shift energy quickly and naturally. When you feel good, you raise your vibration. And when your vibration rises, so does your point of attraction. Remember, this is a practice. Some days will feel effortless. Other days you may have to gently bring yourself back to alignment over and over again. That's okay. There is no rush and no punishment. This is a journey of returning to your power, of learning to live from the inside out. You were born with the ability to feel deeply, to imagine vividly, and to create beautifully. Your emotions are sacred signals. They are showing you in every moment whether you are aligned with your desire or moving away from it. And the moment you become aware, you can choose again. So feel it now, smile now, breathe now, be the version of you who already has it, already lives it, already embodies it. When you align your emotions with your desire, you become the living proof of what is possible. You don't wait for the dream, you become the dream in motion. And from that space, miracles unfold. Doubt is the voice that whispers, "What if it doesn't work?" It creeps in quietly, especially when things don't happen on your timeline or when the world around you reflects something different than what you're manifesting. Doubt makes you second-guess your dreams, your worth, and your ability to receive what you've asked for. But doubt is not the truth. It's just a habit, one you can release. And every time you do, you return to your natural state. Faith. Faith is not blind hope. Faith is the deep inner knowing that what you've asked for is already yours. It's the quiet confidence that the universe is always working behind the scenes, lining up the people, the timing, the opportunities, and the resources. Faith is the language of the soul. It doesn't need evidence, because it is the evidence. When you have faith, you stop needing to see it with your eyes because you feel it in your heart. When doubt arises, don't fight it. Don't judge yourself for feeling it. Instead, become aware of it. Notice where it comes from, perhaps an old belief, a painful experience, or the fear of disappointment. Breathe into it, and then gently choose again. Say to yourself, "This is not my truth. I choose faith. I choose trust. I choose to believe in what I cannot yet see." Releasing doubt is like letting go of heavy baggage you were never meant to carry. It doesn't make your journey easier, it makes it lighter. Doubt contracts your energy while faith expands it. Doubt closes the door, faith flings it wide open. And your energy is everything. The universe responds not to your words, but to the energy behind them. So when your energy says, "I believe, I know, I trust," you become a powerful magnet for everything you desire. Sometimes we confuse doubt with realism. We tell ourselves that we're just being practical, that it's smart to not get our hopes up. But hope is not something to fear, it's something to lean into. Getting your hopes up doesn't set you up for disappointment. It sets you up for alignment. It puts you in the feeling place of what you want, and that's where miracles happen. You are not required to know how it's all going to work out. You are only asked to keep believing that it will. Let your faith be bigger than your fear. Let your trust speak louder than your inner critic. Your job is not to figure it all out. Your job is to show up every day with a heart that says, even if I don't know the way, I trust that there is a way. Faith is a practice. Some days it flows naturally. Other days you may need to remind yourself again and again. That's okay. The important thing is that you return to it. Every time you catch yourself doubting and choose faith instead, you're rewiring your mind. You're building a new foundation for your future, one that supports your vision rather than sabotages it. Use your words to anchor yourself. Speak faith into your life. Say things like, I trust that everything is working out for me. I believe in divine timing. What I desire is already making its way to me. Even when I can't see it, I know it's happening. Let these affirmations become your daily truth. Say them until they feel real, because the more you speak them, the more you'll believe them. Surround yourself with reminders of your faith. Write down your desires as if they've already happened. Keep a gratitude journal. Meditate and visualize. Spend time in nature. Do whatever reconnects you to the quiet knowing inside you, because that knowing is your power. It's your anchor in every storm. It's the light that never goes out, no matter how dark the world around you may seem. You are not alone in this journey. The universe is on your side. Life is not against you. It's always responding to the frequency you emit. And when you emit faith, you call forth miracles. You send a signal that says, I am ready. I am open. I am willing to receive. And receive you shall. So the next time doubt shows up, greet it with compassion, but don't invite it to stay. Thank it for what it's taught you, then lovingly let it go. Turn your gaze inward and upward. Realign with the truth of who you are, a powerful creator, deeply loved, fully supported, and infinitely guided. Return to faith. Again and again, with every breath, with every choice, with every word you speak, and watch how your life transforms, not because you forced it, but because you finally allowed it. There comes a point in every manifestation journey where you are called to move, not out of desperation, fear, or force, but from a place of deep inner alignment. This is what it means to take inspired action. It's not about doing more or hustling harder. It's about doing the right thing at the right time, led by intuition, clarity, and a sense of peace. Inspired action feels light. It feels natural, and even when it stretches you, it doesn't drain you. It expands you. When you are aligned with your desire emotionally, mentally, and energetically, action becomes a joyful expression of your belief. You're not trying to make something happen. You're allowing what's already on its way to meet you halfway. That's the secret. Inspired action isn't about control. It's about co-creation. It's a dance between you and the universe. You take a step and the universe responds. You trust the nudge and life opens the door. But first you must be still enough to hear the nudge. In a world that glorifies constant doing, stillness is often overlooked. Yet it's in the quiet that inspiration rises. When you give yourself space through meditation, walking in nature, journaling, or simply sitting with your own thoughts, you create a channel for guidance to come through. That whisper in your heart that says, call this person, or take a different route, or start now. That's inspired action calling. And your job is not to overanalyze it. Your job is to trust it. Inspired action isn't always dramatic. Sometimes it's subtle. It might be organizing your space to make room for something new. It might be sending one email, reading one book, or saying one bold yes. What makes it powerful is not how big it is, it's the energy behind it. If the energy is aligned with belief, faith, and flow, the results are often greater than anything you could have forced through sheer effort. There is a difference between busy action and inspired action. Busy action feels frantic. It's driven by the fear of not enough time, not enough results, not enough progress. But inspired action comes from the fullness of, I am already enough. And this step feels right. It is rooted in trust, not tension. That's how you know the difference. Busy action depletes, while inspired action uplifts. This doesn't mean you sit back and wait for everything to fall into place without doing your part. It means you no longer chase after life. You allow life to meet you where you are. You become a participant in your own miracle. You say, yes, I believe, and then you move in alignment with that belief. Every step you take becomes an affirmation of your worthiness to receive what you've asked for. Sometimes the action you're guided to take won't make logical sense to others. That's okay. Your path is yours alone. And if your heart is pulling you towards something, even if it feels unconventional, trust that it's happening for a reason. The universe sees what you cannot see. It knows what's unfolding behind the scenes. And every time you honor your inner guidance, you step deeper into that flow. Taking inspired action also means releasing perfection. You don't need to have the entire plan figured out before you begin. The first step is all that's required. And when you take it, the next step reveals itself. Life unfolds one divine nudge at a time. Trust that process. It's not your job to know how everything will work. It's your job to stay open, available, and willing. Inspired action also involves saying no when something doesn't resonate. If it drains your energy, if it feels heavy, if it doesn't align with your heart, it's not inspired, it's expected. And expectations often come from the outside, not from within. Learn to listen to your body. Pay attention to how things make you feel. Your feelings are always guiding you toward what's in alignment. And remember this, action doesn't always mean movement. Sometimes the most powerful inspired action you can take is inaction, resting, resetting, or walking away from something that no longer serves you. Trust that even in those moments, you're still moving forward. You're honoring your energy, and that is sacred. So when the inspiration strikes, follow it. When the inner voice nudges you, respond. When the door opens, walk through it. And when it doesn't, know that another, better one is on the way. Inspired action is a sacred commitment to your desire. It's saying to the universe, I am ready, I believe, I am willing to show up. You are never alone in this process. The same power that placed the dream in your heart will lead you step by step to its fulfillment. Let your actions be guided by love, not fear. Let them be filled with intention, not pressure. And above all, let them be inspired from the inside out. That is when you move in harmony with the universe. That is when you manifest with grace.